explode. That's what matters.
You know, the thing about this that's so special is, you know, it's the first time I believe that South Park and you know, and Mike Judge with Beavis and Butthead have, you know, shared the screen like this. And also the peripheral characters in the parking lot are inspired by James Hetfield's doodles.
That's right.
You know, he's an avid doodler. I mean, he basically, every chance he gets, he's drawing characters. I mean, if you go to our studio, on the wall in chalk, he's got his little cartoon characters. And we were having a meeting for something, and he had this folder, and he had about 16 doodles on there. And I said, "Can I borrow that? You know, I think we can use that." Yeah, here you can have it. And I brought it to the Titmouse guys. So a lot of those characters in the parking lot were inspired by Hetfield's doodle artwork. And obviously the pic, you know, with Scary Guy on it, you know, that's a James Hetfield original. And then the Cliff Burton's scene with the Vulturous, you know, the Vulturous skulls, those are Hetfield characters as well. So we're pulling from all different, you know, possibilities in the Metallica world.
Yeah, it was really insane. I mean, the amount of work that went into it to match all the styles, because usually you try to limit the amount of styles in a cartoon as much as possible for everyone to be able to hit it, and also to have some cohesion. So to bring some kind of design sense to it was a real challenge. And we pushed the envelope and really, I think, learned a lot from this one. And thank you, Robert, for that, for bringing that creative to it.
It's knowing Antonio for as long as I've known him. It's fun to watch him have to deal with that many styles. Yes. Because when you are making an animated show, the whole idea is, how do I keep coming back to this, and how do I keep coming back to these characters and these same backgrounds each week, which we also don't do on Metalocalypse. Yeah. We always do new backgrounds and new versions of characters and stuff. But to do that, and I was trying to, because when I see animation now, I don't see it as like, I see it as entertainment, like how I saw that. But I also saw how much every single shot and all the playing you're doing through the characters, all the animation. There's a lot of just legitimate animation, not just a bunch of cheating that we do on Metalocalypse, you know.
Speaking of Metalocalypse, just due to time, maybe it's cool to show the Doomstar trailer, then open it up to questions. Because I feel like if we open it up to questions, we're never going to get to see the Doomstar trailer.
It's only a minute long, right?
So maybe we could show that now, and then we'll...
Have you guys seen it already?
Yeah. Some of you? Right on.
Well, you have been. Glad to introduce you to it. This is a 1-hour rock opera special. There's no dialogue. It's all singing. You can find it on iTunes now, and iTunes, sorry, and you can find it on and YouTube probably. But you can find the soundtrack. We recorded this with a 50-piece orchestra and a band, and we had everyone from Mark Hamill singing to Jack Black to Cannibal Corpse to, and this is all a big, gigantic thing. So check it out. This is just the trailer.
It's great. I saw it last Sunday. So if anybody has any questions about, I think there's a mic in the center. If you guys want to go,
that is a mic.
Is that the way it works? Anybody wants to ask a question, walks up to the mic. I think that's how it works. There's a mic. All right, here we go.
Kaya. First of all, what's in the bag?
The bill for the movie is in the bag. Sandwiches, anything you want it to be. Really.
And then just a second one would be, what's the possibility of a Death Clock Metallica tour?
A Death Clock what?
Metallica tour.
Absolutely, it's possible. We just got to make a record, and that's going to take a couple of years. So, I mean, I would love that, actually. Yeah, we've come
close a couple times,
Yeah.
to a couple of things. It's strange. You guys were playing in the round at one point. I think we were going to do something, but we have a gigantic screen, so it kind of didn't work out. But it would be a lifelong dream of mine to share a stage with Metallica.
Yeah.
It would be amazing.
That would be awesome.
Thank you.
We're working on it.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. I just wondered about the flyer. Which members of Metallica were in which bands on the flyer? Tell me about it.
With the flyer, there's Oblivion. That was the band I was in high school. And when I was in Oblivion, we would play Black Sabbath songs, which was really ironic because I ended up playing with Ozzy, a few years later. We played, YYZ from Rush, La Via Strangiato. We would play, Rick Derringer songs and Van Halen, Romeo's Delight, all that stuff. So that was my band. And Mesh was actually Kirk's band, original band. And Phantom Lord, as you probably know, was James Hetfield's band. And Lars's only other band, which wasn't even a band, it was a band written on maybe a notebook, that was Thunderfuck. Metallica was Lars's first band, actually, believe it or not.
Do you know to design the logo too?
Lars did. Yeah, Lars designed the logo. And I think there was one other one on there too, which was also James's band as well. Leather Charm. Can you imagine what they looked like, huh? Yeah. So James had two bands on that list. And there's also, it's one of those animated shorts where you're going to want to rewind it and kind of slow-mo it because we've got our managers in there. There's little hidden treasures that you'll find out about. So that was the exciting thing too, to sneak, these characters in there, get things.
Thank you.
Inside jokes.
A lot of inside jokes in that one.